na adwene da ka wono do so wonya ko pana so no wa ma gana yakopana kero oyimba ku mpo yin wo ya yemu ma akọ oya ne kwa seyi bia kwa na seyi bia tumi da bada so do o seyi kwa abanya yemu ma akọ abokọ na lati sene na asuru do mina wa taban otumu tuko be bia wa nka so wapia sase
nyo
na mumu oyimpa na kra okrenyi ataban na okre obu wa sen wa sase da ko so wo do edum ko so wa ba na ko o so ko na sen o don ona o ma o do
Mondays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
I'm not sure to about said the engagement. Sassy. The Mobia Kadica will be Shadosa. Nakawana Wakaja Ashan son. On the Mina and Nagina dead. Kawono. No young open out no one. My Gana. Yakopana kero oyimba ku mpo yin wo ya yemu ma akọ oya ne kwa seyi bia kwa na seyi bia tumi da bada so do o seyi kwa abanya yemu ma akọ abokọ na lati sene na asuru do mina wa taban otumu tuko be bia wa nka so wapia sase
nyo
na mumu oyimpa na kra okrenyi ataban na okre obu wa sen wa sase da ko so wo do edum ko so wa ba na ko o so ko na o sen o don ona o ma o do
Monday.
Onyankopon nam na hu mobile do no da dum kasi bia ma o my Ghana enti o my Ghana ehumtie na Malakai 45 na wa ba no ono na okite sunsun konkron okase du ba bia mframa na no ka orute sunsun fiafi o my ni mu wa manyi pa de se ni biara ya hoto enti mini oda se ni ehwehwe no na ayaresa na ayenensa mate obayi wo hawo ina refri wodo na wachire wo Nyankopon na tirikwan oya aboso hin rabi ne ba
no kwalo
ofre no Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame ne Somafo Yawoh de din wei na abayifusuro de din wei na humfisuro de din wei na obonsam suro enti me frɛ na eduro bi anka dem
no kwalo
ewiye mrei mu mazaye o my Ghana nkwaje botano the one bank nkrofo ayo pra Adawa yenti na mebo wabodi okusukuku Nyankopon ayaresa wowo
ya ne nse
mununkum bie kwan susum konkron na senaman fonton from no masumre boyo wonweni odoma nkuma no yo jaframe miya wana mame
na obi ne wonse o
nti na me frewo Nyame okasa preku na trapel da pim na odupon
waji bebia
ebufu ni yenti kan bro abraboye ne sika na gbawrade
ampo
mo ye bibia no so kan pampe
kwalati
na oyetum na obotantim osoro na asase ni wura no oye ahin muhin
wo sefata
ewura mu ewrade
bia no wonse
yansan fitase Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame ne Somafo Yawoh ojefo konkron and na sifata wo Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo Yawoh se wamba Ghana na nka yebeden and na sifata wo
ni fatawati
Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo Yawoh
eza yo bia ne wonse
se wamba nanke bede
akwa ne de betutu ho
enna sifata wo Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo Yawoh
esafata ati
se wamba
eja di wo yire
enna sifata wo Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo Yawoh
no kwalo
te wamba Ghana nanke bede
TV. Yes, bro, baby, Biara will be. And today, baby, I will, baby, a shape piano, my name here with Funina and say, the embrace song, I'll conquer your mess, Somafo, all about name for a chicken or so and some any dano. On there, Kojando meeting with Cassimo, then me to be so conquer your mess, Somafo. Name finance or tumna or church. But Sunday, every now would say, Yamoya or so. Yam, and say, the memory may pay a member. Yabara, now a conquering a Miss Somafo, it's a Ismasen, it's a brain.
About Fabian Yedma. Safi. Namo bia kadika wo bi hwede sa. Na ka wona wakaja asha nan sam. Ondo mi nya na adwene da. Ka wono do. Do nya ko pana aso no wa. Ama gana. Yakopana kedo. Oyimba ku mpo yin wo bo ya yemu akọ. Oya ne kwa seyi bi akọ na seyi bia tumula bada. So do o seyi ko abanya yemu akọ. Abokọ na lati sene na. Asuru do mi na wa taban. Otumu tuko baby awa nka so sase
nyo
na mumu oyimpa na kra okrenye atabe na okre obu afen wa sase de ho so wo de edum ko so wa ba no ko o so so ko no sen odon ona o ma o de o wa pa
Mondays.
So Somafo gaze aya Somafo Yawoh kaso Ohun de no sura yidi minuano So Somafo gaze aya humtele Somafo Yawoh gazo no sura yidi So Somafo gaze aya humtele Somafo Yawoh gazo Ohun de no sura yidi jidi fama ba Somafo gaze aya humtele Somafo Yawoh gazo no sura yidi
Wason ewo Ajinkwa TV. Dembre Nyame Somafo na yetrens ne oba na oba churchin oye esumasem ente ende papa adom na ya sanso yeshia ewo oye kesi baby a it would be an master de waso bafre busuafuni na de esumasem embrace Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo watenase yeba na mfi baby sen ensem bebre ɔyɛ esumasem ɔno no otum ɔdze amahen damaso ɛna kasa sesia ayɛ echinje ankrɔfo wɔdwene wɔn wɔnta sɛ bi mu sɛ oh ma me kan no wɔ ma wo so sɛ da bi wodze na nyim ni nan de enda asɛm ayɛ baabi tu kɛse pa wo fian de wɔsɛ oh Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo na sɛ to da ona ya sakon e bi so si da bi ekokutwa ayɛ radio ayɛ ganem entinde Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo na nkasa wa ye ba baby sen papa sisi adam kase ya ba o man ganem de wonsa ne ye fast sen mokokotwa radio hu na adze no otden eti dem nsemi na ye ba na mfi ye baby sen na mamonko oye anka baswe nemfi anka baswe then rabbit then
some because they are awesome on the bus as and because me and Bisa and Apple today. Bisa and arriving on today, though. I have some guests today. Bisa or JB today. Thank you.
Okay, or JB. Now they hear my way to the kind of raggy. And say, Ojibia, what's it?
Oh, Ojibia was it, them resin and cassette, also Ojibia. Each other saying, yet, so you know how near could was a or the Bibia Boko. Into Ojibia was it, them America said the Bibia did an aqua, Bibia Boko. In the on yes, summer down, so I no pay doma. We now by Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo and pay in fact. Man put be some more questions, baby. Into what also? In the crowd on here, in the Monday on your summer down, doma or them reward I share. Office or yama and pay. Let me put it down. Office or yama. Nina, there will be a rabano abed and wabegino. Will be a pedoko no kusho Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo. No the next master wasn't a house and be also torn name. Was an onkuto no way in if the more honey. Obi a ni hobi endam kofa obani na so obi an obekede ono mbo mpeda ono ya akwanchirada ono nko baby da ye nyinara na dem we na watse ase na warba nze oya homaka papa oya homaka nte hoze kojo bibia de na kwemboko pa
nse mi ke bisa ankra bas de Ojibia what den ono na wachi de sese dom no ebudo na kasam ports ya no odwunu ho a onta se de ende Nemfi adome bunkam do wono odwon won tase me boko Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo na Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi epocho ya dase de demi dumezi ko aja tumna dan den na eba nemfi ebe cheche mo ankasa mo nyama won sa ni duma mo amoye no eba nemfi ebe cheche nyam so nti o din kan ya dase papa for Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo na Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo me ye bisa na ekọ oye dropu na blokum na what's then
dem do nothing ni tuna amay mo ni twi asam so e ba kopie da ni pa wo me mo na ha do ni sia na me wo ho ifo na fi so ba tra ho sana amay gana na ya musumi ha ya musumi gana ha o guru ki ngadi kenya ayo kontombo nti na ha wa ba me mo and the more I'm not showing you, make sure how much you want. Now, I want us to buy.
Say, ye nation talk. Say, I do a nation talk now. Or a church. I say, what I want to you say, Yawoh. How can you move home? That was and say, Arisha, the member of here, baby bia, a war baby bia, a shadiano, aha, ye, Ajenkwa TV, or ye, a smart self emperor, and the member years ago, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, the member of the baby bia, now, Kasa, aye, a chinye, or ye, or my gun, sees ya, only there, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, or the Nessa to order, I son of Quantem, a bimuso si baby. Okokotwa rabi mu a na ayansa no so opententem ense yetwe ho aba na yete oye yene pepe bi aba abese also nye wo ensem bi ka ense yetwe ho aba yeba enyi papa no ba akotwetwe nkomo hyehyia
time back. We met him at Obuasi.
So Somafo gaze aya Somafo Yawoh kazo Ohunu de no sura yedi minuano so Somafo gaze aya humtele Somafo Yawoh gazo no sura yedi so Somafo gaze aya humtele Somafo Yawoh gazo Ohunu de no sura yedi jedi fama ba Somafo gaze aya humtele Somafo Yawoh gazo no sura yedi so Somafo gaze aya Somafo Yawoh kaso Ohunu de no sura yedi minuano So Somafo kaze aya humtene Somafo Yawoh kaso no sura yedi So Somafo kaze aya humtene Somafo Yawoh kaso Ohunu de no sura yedi jedi fama ba Somafo kaze aya humtene Somafo Yawoh kaso no sura yedi so Somafo kaze aya humtene Somafo Yawoh kaso Ohunu de no sura yedi minuano So Somafo kaze aya humtene Somafo Yawoh kaso no sura yedi So Somafo kaze aya humtene Somafo Yawoh kaso Ohunu de no sura yedi jedi fama ba Somafo kaze aya humtene Somafo Yawoh kaso no sura
me catch you there ye twe ho aba na bebre na oho mo a ende yedeba mo wo oye aginkwa TV mamonko mini abai ho nemfi onchechire mo French kesem on fame yeba papay menino de ba botwetwe enkomo.
Salut nos chers téléspectateurs. Comme nous le disons ici, le Père, notre Sauveur de l'humanité qui est là. Et notre papa était présentement à Djobo. Et voici que là-bas, il a rendu visite au peuple de Djobo. Et il a beaucoup fait. Grâce à lui, il y a eu des malades qui ont témoigné. Il y a des gens qui étaient guéris lorsqu'ils ont croisé le Père. Et de retour, de là-bas, il y a notre frère qui va rendre témoignage de ce qu'il a reçu comme grâce, passant par notre papa, qui est l'envoyé de notre Seigneur. Et merci, vous allez entendre de ces témoignages.
Ente damembre mamonko me pepe ho nemfi nankasa embonizin nemfi onfenche eja mpache wo frauden eja kodwon kroma ahemfa na ahwefa wo hwe no bia bohu de eja kodwon kroma ana demembre ote oye agimkwati me yen ni di nkomo
kodwon kroma basani ba
okay.
Amewo. Na amewo atansidie kese a osemi babedi ehye aboso hen rabia nim nyam ene no doba Nyame Somafo ya enu nti na awia numre yaduru hanom sese
eje kodwon kroma aye who I consider it that
and as the dinner from my friends maintain the friend I'm why you of my meeting afraid they're going to be 7 months and I'm not sure I'm showing it back or the war born ever. But what the man and why the temperature now cost so into your wall no name. My first station na me wo Safi. Into near the Neko Safi also government hospital. See a kwa mo say pneumonia. No more aso sorry. And why or why na san ba. Today the hospital akoni aba nti. E wodo na madam fu ba ko ka chem de there after fane kokonfa noche na one hwem e bia na situation is the doctor please can na ente dem enu nti adene ba konfa noche ye be do one doctor be friend Dr. Fred Ɔyɛ san me abɔfra ɛhwɛ na no afa no sɛ na akomasi bɔ na nyɛ normal nti yɛnkɔtwa scan of the heart na yɛnhwɛ nti yɛnkɔtwa scan of the heart no and we refer to ɛyɛ cardio for no one department yɛnkɔtwa scan wɔse tokuro ɛda no akoma ho ɛso wɔanya hole in heart am sɛ ei na yare kɛse de na mbisa wɔn dɛ sisi ano wɔbɛn dɛn na wɔn sɛ hole in heart ne de sɛ ɔba abɔfra no do a bi da wɔyɛ no surgical operation na sɛ yɛyɛ no operation na ɛno kora mpo no ɔnyɛ Ghana ha na most cases wɔyɛ no gye sɛ wɔde no kɔ outside na amount a ɛyɛ cardio doctors ne ka no is around 10,000 Ghana cedis like 10,000 US dollars sorry a foreign currency I'm say hey 10,000 US dollars na me say hey na 10,000 US dollars de me ni ko me kwa kofa no he nti waka kyerɛ me dɛ am de me fa no nkɔ na yɛnkɔ boaboa yɛn ho sɛ yɛnya sika no bi a ɔde ba ɔbɛ process na watumi ayɛ surgical operation na wɔman I had a first aid medication because ɔka kyerɛ no emphatically sɛ ne ho bɛtɔ no de a gye sɛ wayɛ an operation na akɔyɛ biribi wɔ hɔ nti wɔmema ma yɛ nnuro ma yɛde ba afi nti wɔde ma yɛ nnuro no na egu so yɛde ma no ba wo de aduro ne ma na akyɛ 1 month 2 weeks na asan so ahyɛ ase nti na akɔkɔyɛ haw kɛseɛ paa ma me ne mabusua sɛ afra Yawoh no fɛfɛɛfɛ sei na all suffer from this situation
ankoyo meba mami mana binia no so won ehun
okay
teacher me French kakra na
okay
yenko
pacho
kojo
nkroma
ite kojo nkroma ya.
Et voici que notre frère rend son témoignage. Il y a une petite fille juste auprès de notre frère. C'est sa fille. Il dit, lorsque l'enfant est né, 1 an après, l'enfant a commencé à avoir du corps chaud. Et comme ça a commencé, la douleur a tellement persisté qu'ils se sont rendus à l'hôpital. Là-bas, ils ont consulté l'enfant, ils avaient dit que l'enfant avait des mal qui n'étaient pas normales. Donc, ils lui ont transféré de partir à Kolobou, comme les Ghanéens le disent. Et voici ainsi qu'il s'est rendu là-bas avec l'enfant. Et ils ont fait des examens, radiographie. L'enfant, les examens confirmaient que l'enfant avait un trou dans le cœur. Donc, il fallait qu'il y ait des opérations pour que l'enfant puisse se sentir mieux. Durant tout ce temps, ce n'était pas facile pour eux. Parce qu'il y avait une grosse somme qui était demandée. La somme était tellement énorme qu'ils ne savaient pas comment faire pour que l'opération puisse avoir lieu. Donc, c'était un peu difficile pour lui et sa famille. Nous continuons.
And say, US dollars.
10,000
US dollars.
10,000 US dollars. And what's your budget? And no cry minimum amount na we go to. Na I had in pa na say, hey, na we say kaka so we dey yakɔkɔfa no wan. Nti we dey yam refi. Nti efi ne ɛwɔ no first aid wɔde man nnuro kakra wɔde man no anana yɛde man kakra but still na enso ano ɛwɔ hɔ a acha 1 month 2 weeks na asan ba ɛba the temperature no kɔsoro na home no nsisi so na wɔbɔ wasa na me say eh afraid de aka nyankopɔn na de nyankopɔn bɛyɛ yɛwɔ fie ɛwɔ wasa na madam fo baako yɛfrɛ no osuani gyefo ɔyɛ osuani ɛwɔ bogoso nti osuani gyefo bɛsɛsra ɔbaa fortunately na me bɛyi da hɔ sɛ ne wosi home ɛne sɛ ne wosi brɛ no osuani hu yɛ no ɔsɛ Nicholas Dabi abɔfra deɛ me papa bi na me hu Somafo da me hyan ba bibia na me ntin ne din kra da me ni me papa bi ya fra Nyame Somafo ya na ɔwɔ Central Region akonfi otu amantam na sɛ ne wosi sai yare no ne nsanko anso na ɔde yɛ adwuma nya de ɔma aduru No GDA say a bomb modern and the Abafano, a question of Somafo answer, no beton. I'm so sad. I'm bizarre, was very joyful. Na papa, or ne normal as of baby, was a Debbie. Na me and Cassam the many a day, who na me I testify. I'm so okay. Na akase ye betu tu anamo apel all of the beba. Nti em say ye didi say ankomo na ade chi ye pepepe na ofre me e ka kire me say ya lucky meza aba oboase. Aba be program Nyame Somafo ya e ba ho. Na say oboase de just about 1.5 hours. Na say o closer to us. Nti ye train e ma oboase time no e den eduri. Na je fa aka bai. Ti e fa aka bai na afrey ketekete. O so sa oboase omo e beto omo de e ba onye comfortable na home no nsisi so e say obi a yemfa nsese bio quite asthmatic. Nti ye ba be hu Nyame Somafo ya na obi say kwan so na me kind problem ni nyina de ya me be eno an say ode ne nsa ato ne so na ode ne nsa ato me so na o se yen kotena ase why kakra obesan from yes on we come as didn't I ba me bo mama ni wi ya ode ne nsa ato ma frando na ode ne nsa to me do and was young cotton ase why kakra obe from and I say so me catch me there obe from then one can hey and I know oh no so them time I know so okay okwa hwe him enti ordinance ato our friend ordinance ato me do no na efe ye kwa cotton ase waka young cotton ase be 10 to 15 minutes me one there afan heater na the temperature are rising now all perform me ban so before they had the ban why you fit tell me so bad them because of amount of temperature rising engine na ama ne moja so I then at nti you bet na say be 15 minutes time if na the whole temperature no e perform nti ye tete hwa na osan frɛ de o ma bi side de afa no hot den na me so ye oba nso a o ma na aduane bia wondi nti efe na ho ba fam kakra san kaka che me da se wa ba fo na o se be ko ai na ti yo mate o ho na ase me didi no o ba kakra nti ye tete hɔ no ma na me ka che ma me de me ba nso me ne ma me na bai oboase no na me ka che ma me de sisi na temperature na aba form no o ma yen hwɛ se ye ma no malt bi a obenuma nti ye de malt ne ma no no wa hyase o no malt ne kakraka me say eh this is serious nti o ha na me ka che jefu de jefu papa ndene sato me ba na so no ahohye no eni na atwe o tsa me ka che yes what's the catch it enti ono malt ne kakra ewie na meza bisa se me yenko obehwe ne kakra because obe di by 3 days enti oboase honum no oya na wa frɛ na odine sa ato no do ti from there within 3 days ne de na aduane die no bank kakra so on the 3rd day and I mean who say my friend is son the way and was say bluish and was say whitish the moja swat no afre me who say na oye den o sesa na me catch ma miss David sane papa ye hu na ode ne nsanko ato me bai so na all of a sudden me bai sesa na all banete biem papa de osom no ye babo asu oboaso ho na den yakọ osom ne bi me kan ya na ma me so ti asese me kra na ye bae me hu se didie ye den ewo me didie kosoro nti saa de ye nyina no maka ono so obeba osom ne bi nti oho no em de the 3rd day na anumra ye ba be kono na me hu se abofra no oye okay nti saa de o se me di ho dance nti me de fa na so ɛna yɛdi adanseɛ nti yɛdi adanseɛ no am sɛ bɛɛ ɛna yɛde kɔɛ nti bɛɛ 2 months or so ɛna ɛfiri ɔmo kaa sɛ yɛbɛkɔ nhyiadi wɔ otuam na me sɛ okay ɛna yɛkɔ otuam deɛ ɛwɔ dɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛ ahoboa na yɛba bi ɛna ɛfiri yɛde bɔ otuam nti yɛde bɔ otuam nso yɛba bɛdi adanse because from there no a yɛhyia mɛzaa wɔ hɔnom na ahohyɛ no nyinaa anka akyɛ no 1 month 2 weeks ɛwɔ sɛ esi na ɛho biribi saa
1 month 2 weeks
ɛwɔ sɛ ɛba ɔbɛbɔ wa damaa na ne ho ɛwɔ so ne bɔde ne shake damaa after sɛ yɛkɔhyia mɛzaa from that time to bɛsi yɛ nnɛ sɛ ahohyɛ ba ama yɛatam me bɛyɛ de akɔ hospital ebi nsi da enti wɔnam so ma mabusuafoɔ ba bɛgye mɛzaa di sɛ ampara na me na asoma na okura tumi ɛna sisi a mabusuafoɔ no kakra mu nyinaa de ɔmo ho ba bɛwura ɔsom no nti sɛ me baaya na yɛ adansedie kɛseɛ
ese time a mu hu de abofra no mu kɔgyi ma mu hu de ɔwɔ holding heart
yeah
no way by how many
samre na ife no wanya 2 years
2 years
na ife no 2 years
ase time a mu kɔgyi ma ɔkɛ de we oban wanya yɛ dame ya ban wan kasa as a father
me hu de me bisa me hu de na de be bon na ma ya yare kɛse de wetumi abeto ma fra ne do enti at the hospital hɔ Dr. Fred ɔdodwo makoma ka kyerɛ me sɛ ɛyɛ situation ɛnya aba na it's part of life almost saa na ɔmo kan ya only to at the hospital the doctors be cycle kakra come me yame hye me pa sɛ yare kakra ka we afrɛ ti na me suro sɛ hopefully me ban de anha me nya no on survival because a ba sɛ na esi yie no me hu ne sɛ obenya heart failure ɛma ebi kra we free mensa ye share Somafo besi nne me ka hye aboso henra bia nimnyam sasa afrɛ me de na kɔ hospital bi ma na me otrofo
since
yes me fa me bay enko hospital bi on the case bi
onko hospital bi
no asisi a odina ha ote me nche
holding heart yare pa ye yare kesa on ye yare papa pampo bi ampo nhwehwe ne wo fie mpo ne what wana so maybe o ye bushie yare pa na so to say o ye bushie yare baby another otden
there be mebusuam kra obi nsi da even asma ne sa ne mane na bi nsi mebusuam da
maman ko emi on den fie.
Bien aimé, nous continuons notre témoignage. Et voici que notre frère disait, compte tenu de la somme demandée aux urgences, il n'avait pas cette somme-là. Donc c'était un peu difficile. L'enfant souffrait. Une grande personne même qui a un problème de cœur, palpitation, c'est pas aussi facile. Mais lorsque la maladie venait, l'enfant avait le corps chaud. Et l'enfant avait du mal à respirer. Elle avait du mal à respirer de telle sorte que les parents même s'ennuyaient. Et il y avait de l'inquiétude. Les gars cherchaient de l'argent, des personnes d'aide partout, d'aide financière, mais ce n'était pas facile. Voici qu'on les a libérés. Quelque temps après, on les a prescrit quelques médicaments pour soulager la douleur de l'enfant. Toutefois que la maladie commençait à fatiguer l'enfant. Et ils sont rentrés à la maison. L'enfant était toujours dans la souffrance, dans la douleur. Il n'y avait que la douleur, des mal, des courbatures, le corps chaud. Elle avait du mal à respirer. Et un jour, il a reçu la visite d'un frère qui était de la religion de notre papa, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi. Donc, ce frère est venu et lui a dit, mon frère, j'ai notre serviteur, le Père qui a été envoyé de Dieu pour sauver l'humanité. Et j'aimerais t'accompagner chez ce dernier pour qu'il puisse voir ton enfant, qu'il va aider l'enfant à guérir. Le jeune homme lui a demandé, est-ce que tu es sûr, mon ami? Car on demande à ce qu'on fasse opération rapide pour que l'enfant puisse guérir. Et il a dit oui, que j'aimerais que tu partes voir de tes propres yeux Donc comme ça, il a convaincu le frère, puisqu'il avait besoin d'aide. Le frère a accepté de croiser ce dernier. Quelque temps après, l'ami revient envers lui et lui dit, mon ami, tu as la chance, parce que notre papa, qui est l'envoyé de Dieu, vient ici pour des prières, pour prêcher. Et il a dit, d'accord, si c'est comme ça, je vais partir. Et c'est comme ça qu'il a suivi l'ami. Et ils sont partis à Oboissé. C'est là-bas que tout se passait. C'était à quelques kilomètres de là où il était. Donc, arrivé là-bas, effectivement, il a vu le papa. Notre papa Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi, il a vu le Père de la sainteté, le Père envoyé de Dieu. Et c'est ainsi que notre papa a posé seulement sa main sur le cœur de l'enfant. Et il a reposé la même main sur lui qui est le Père, son cœur. Et il lui a dit que il faut aller, que je vais te rappeler. Tu vas faire 3 jours seulement ici. Il était étonné. Il dit, mais simplement comme ça, il me touche simplement, il touche l'enfant. Donc l'enfant continuait à pleurer puisque l'enfant était pâle. L'enfant avait du mal à respirer. L'enfant avait des douleurs, des courbatures. L'enfant avait blanchi. La température de l'enfant était tellement élevée. Mais lorsque le papa a touché l'enfant et qu'il a touché le père de l'enfant lui-même en question, il dit l'enfant a commencé à se retrouver. Et il s'est mis dans le coin. Il était là quelque temps après. Il a vu que le corps de l'enfant qui chauffait a arrêté de chauffer. La température de l'enfant a baissé. Et l'enfant a commencé à transpirer. Il a vu que l'enfant qui était blanchi, l'enfant qui était blanc, a commencé à retrouver la couleur normale de la peau. Et comme ça, premier jour, deuxième jour, puisque l'enfant n'arrivait pas à manger, deuxième jour, l'enfant a commencé à se plaindre qu'elle a faim. Il a acheté Malta Guinness au Ghana, les Ghanéens appellent ça motte. Et il a ouvert la boisson. Lorsqu'il a donné la boisson à l'enfant, l'enfant a bu la boisson. Et il était étonné. Il a dit à sa maman, maman, mon enfant est guéri. L'enfant est en train de boire. L'enfant a bu la boisson qu'elle dit qu'elle a faim. Durant tout ce temps où l'enfant était malade, l'enfant n'arrivait pas à manger. Et comme ça, rien que simplement qui a été touché, l'enfant est guéri. Cela lui est donné la foi et il a dit à sa maman, puisque mon enfant est guéri ici, moi je vais suivre notre papa, je vais aller à l'église. Et sa maman aussi a dit, ah, si c'est ainsi, moi aussi j'ai eu la foi. Avec ce qui vient de se passer, en 3 jours seulement, un enfant qu'on a tourné presque partout avec l'enfant est guéri. Moi, je vais partir aussi, je vais te suivre. Et c'est comme ça que lui et sa famille ont commencé à fréquenter cet endroit. Et compte tenu de ce que l'Éternel a fait à travers son serviteur, lui, il est venu rendre témoignage en signe de reconnaissance pour que tout le monde puisse savoir que Dieu a envoyé un homme qui peut aider l'humanité.
Ok. Nti bebree koda ne fi no on the hana Ajinkwa TV ma okay nti bebree akrefa worship abrasam na le kache akrefa de bebree worship obi so a owo dem whole heart program
yo menu amedase kakra meka ne se Nyame Somafo ya onye nimpa wayetumi kese pa every say Yesu ba asase so ya mame hunu na watra to ho no se wode ne nsa na ya san yare nti se papa yi ka se wo Somafo a ne wa ya mame a ne nsa keke na etumi ye nti medie megidi saa na me ka kire me nuanu mo wo Ghana nyina ene amano ne mo tie ye saa mpempen so yi se obi biara owo haw a haw no ebu ne kum onhwehwe Nyame Somafo ya kira kwan efiri se saa yare yi enya yare kuma se aboso hen rabbi nam Somafo ya osoro tumi agene dia meka akyerɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa sɛ ubi biara saa mpɛmpɛnsi wo hwɛ a wo kwa ahoyehiam hwehwɛ Nyame Somafo ya kyerɛ kwan na ho bɛtɔ
kasa ɔda hɔ a de me bi nkɔfoɔ gye ho akyinye papa de ne sa to do a wire sa no yɛ ntɛm obi sisi nkutwa right one no yɛ ntɛm awo de hin fa de me de sa na atwentwa ho
me de me o ma wo tacha o ma me tacha me de je ho akɔ faster to me
this I have to what was pensa.
Ah, me pensa.
Okay, say adequate is massive. I hear you have a sissy. I have nefe nana so achiche mama ne ya bokonko ya Somafo ankasa de holy hat ya banu obane de climate of fado na say enti every you have a sissy.
Okay.
I'm not sure about say be an safi Namo bia ka dika wo bi hwede sa na ka wo na wakaja ahye ne sam ondo mi nya na adwene de ka wo no do so wo nya ko na aso no wa ama Ghana yakopana kedo oyimba ku mpo yin wo bo nya yim ma akọ oya ne kwa seyi bi akọ na seyi bia tumi da bada so do o seyi ko abanya yim ma akọ aboko na lati sene na aso do mi na wa taban otumu tuko ba bia wa ngasa wa pe sase
nyo
na mamu oyimpa no kra Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi atabe na ɔkɛ obu afen wa asase de hɔ so wo de edum ko so wa ba de ko o so so ko no ɔsen wo do ona wo ma wo do hwe ɔdo akwa
Mondays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
So Somafo gaze aya Somafo Yawoh kaso ohunu de no sura yedi minuano so Somafo gaze aya humte Somafo Yawoh kaso no sura yedi so Somafo gaze aya humte Somafo Yawoh kaso ohunu de no sura yedi jedi fo amaba Somafo gaze aya humte Somafo Yawoh kaso no sura yedi so Somafo
kasa abeina enkona na one fina so film ko oye brofum famaye nana
the brief discussion we having in the studio now was about the drobo as Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Somafo begin the teaching. The host then asked him that he visited Drobo and then Brekum, and so he would like to know what really transpired there. After asking Abbas of what is happening at the place of liberation, he said everything is okay, and that today, which is even Monday, a lot of people are trooping in, and all of them are in to liberate themselves from the problems and the diseases, sicknesses that they are going through. And he himself was so surprised that even though it is Monday, people are still trooping in. It is one thing that has marveled him. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Somafo continued and said that yes, with his touring the nation, it is so things to liberate us and take us out of the bondages that we are in, heal us from our sicknesses, solve the problem that we are going through, which we think is unsolvable, and then after which guide us onto the right path to worship the Most High God. And that is what he's doing, and it's the same thing he has gone to do at Drobo and then Brekum respectively. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Somafo said the journey would continue to the Volta region at Yawoh in a few weeks from now, and that he will go there to also give to them the solutions, give to them the remedy, give to them the healing that is delivering to humanity in the nation as a whole. As Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Somafo said, he will be traveling to Yawoh in some few weeks ahead of us. And it says that the host then asked him of how the work is going so far. He said God has sent him, and so he's guiding us onto the right path. And then he introduced the man who came in to give the testimony about his daughter who was suffering from hole in heart. And he explained that he is living at Wasa. And then in the Wasa area where he's living, it wasn't long. And then his daughter, who was giving birth not so long, about 7 months, they began to experience that in no time the daughter will be experiencing some higher temperature, body temperature. Then again, the breath is also not stable. It is this that took them to a hospital often and often. And then one time he was asked to take the daughter to Confanoche, and then he took the daughter to Confanoche. Upon the doctor's diagnosis, they realized that the daughter is suffering from hole in heart. He explained that the hole in heart that the daughter is suffering from, they told him that he has to take the daughter outside the country, and then they have to spend about $10,000 before the daughter could gain or could go through the surgical operation that will solve the heart problem. He said with this, one of the disciples of Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo met him one time at home where the daughter is suffering from the ailment. And then the disciple told him that there is nobody who can solve this problem for him except Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo. And so they should travel to meet Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo. While they are preparing to meet Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, then a message also came that Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo is visiting Obuasi. And so he said, okay, if it is Obuasi, then from Wasa where he is to Obuasi is a shorter distance comparing coming to a tomb where Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo is residing. Therefore, he met Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo as Obuasi with his daughter. Then as they came, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo did not do anything strange. Rather, he lay hand on the daughter and also lay hand on him. So by then, the daughter is severely suffering from the ailment. He could not breathe well. The skin color has changed. And then the temperature is also rising. Then the daughter is really suffering. She's crying. Then upon laying hand on them, he asked them, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, asked them to go and sit a while, and in no time he will call them again. So he said with him, he was so surprised that it is only laying of hand on them. But he took it like that. They sat, they were waiting. In about 15 minutes, he realized that the temperature is subsiding, it is going down. Then he himself was so surprised. Said no time, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo was sent for them to be asked how the daughter is doing or how she's feeling. Then he said, okay, she's getting well, the temperature is going down. He said in no time, he then decided, okay, since the temperature is going down, if it happens like that, the daughter never eats. And so he would like to try the daughter with food to see if she will eat. He then went to buy the mineral drink, which is Malta Guinness, for the daughter to take. And the daughter sipped the drink. It was there that he realized that no, healing is coming. Then he began to develop faith that only touch, and then the daughter is gaining her healing. He was so surprised. And then he was told that the program will last for 3 days, and so they have to stay. He stayed for the 3 days, and then truly the daughter gained her healing from there. And so over there, he gave the testimony about the hole in heart that the daughter was healed from. Again, he got the understanding that no, for somebody to lay hand on you whilst you are suffering from such a serious disease and you will gain your healing, it is not usual, it is not normal, it's not ordinary. So he told his mother that, Mom, since Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo lay hand on my daughter and my daughter gained her healing, I believe this is the right place for us to be. And so let us baptize and then join the religion. So he said there and then he got himself and then his mother together with the daughter baptized, and then they joined the religion. He said for the past 2 years that they have come to meet with Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, and the daughter survived the hole in heart. He has never taken the daughter to any hospital for whether checkup or whatever. That has never happened. And the daughter is also living good, living strong, healthy, as you have seen on the screen. So he said this is his testimony that is given to the entire world. And the people who are listening to him, he sounds this as his piece of advice to all of us, that he has seen that Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, as we've seen him, he's not ordinary, he is not an ordinary man, and that is not a mere human being as we see him. He is truly a heavenly embodiment, a heavenly power that has descended onto the earth in a human form. And therefore, he urged that whosoever is going through any problem, any disease, any life issues that you think it is unsolvable, come and meet with Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, and you will also gain your healing, you gain your solution.
Yep. And say, I think TV, Yan brother, Uncle Joel, Oba Bezi, or a dance, holding heart, baby, I will be a no. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, one super baby, I live in Bia, but more than if you father, I can feel Otom, and a papa no, or and the baby Bia will be a no sooner or you will see even as a bomber if you friend. Ebia ubushi bi onyawo kan stroke na nina bomazia nefi for Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo na wan kasa ba di wayɛ sa Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo akyekye me de sa wan kasa wo yare ba na enyan ebia ɔno na de bia di wo twop money na adeda ɔno ona epiaze no but empede yare ba na de be twop money empede ade ne fi wo do na efi okoda ɔno bomazia nefi frɛ normal na orutwegu ewo TV na asenefi Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo ankasa ekumfi Otom Central Region ekumfi Otom ana Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo owo delibery ye ba boko papa na ankasa Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo ankasa no ho nefi ye kebisa no de Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo akete say ye nua kakrabe obane den ana abofra ba onyi mu ban onye bane da ye mu do no ye papa ye ban na abofra ba onye bane da obane den na da me ya be so oba abosye Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo abofra kakrabe onyi mu ban na de ban ye mu de me ma da wase kaya bana ketua enyo wa ketua na abofra ba bana wa pa kaya afaka kaba oben da me ya be Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo
Esmasengera Nyame Somafo content nya bonu ntuna yele ya bonu oyele nsi na ba the central ya anja mo fra kwa ya ni ya ya sunsunfo asebra asunsunfo o ma no twu o pa no twu o de yim na kwa ba yo won won kwa ba
o de
ndi ya bonu ama fa no ya ana ya bonu ma yipa ina wa ya sasi asunsunfo mo de wan si do ba ha wa ano mo de ade an pa ya ba ha
well esusu de we yisu de
asan ko papa ye na ra ye onyo na bambo bamro mo susu ndu bonje sasi ye papa ye no mo susu ndu bonje na ama obi anyi bambo wata nya ye obonsam na ndu abi ba sre den na ma odi ji ma ra po da ma so po da ma na ni sipra po da me ona no we na otaro ndo bi anyi bambo
nti oman oye de obi anyi Bible
Ghana ya masumi kurumpo ni Ghana kurumpo ni Ghana apini na ya masumi apini ya masumi ba Ghana sasa apini akopɔ no sum e Ghana ha nti apini ya masumi ba okuro ma yemo dan bi asodin tontum sumi mu ya fi ya masumi ya de ka pon sumi du so sasa
oman Ghana
o de
na
dan waya waya ije chira no yima amanyi munse ya musumi bi ayi ho obi kwa asan ana aso ekremu yo so ye Christian yo enwe na jima do kwara ma obi jama so ne ya musumi na na wo kutu bi o je ne pedi nase ana za mo jima do kwaro sase ye ne ya musumi sna mo jima do kwaro
Voici notre père qui nous dit que notre frère a posé la question à notre papa disant pourquoi cet enfant qui a eu ce mal, du problème du cœur, pourquoi cet enfant avait ce mal? Est-ce parce que ses parents ont péché ou l'enfant a péché? Et notre papa qui nous dit comme ça que ce n'est pas parce que l'enfant a péché, puisque l'enfant même était enfant. Comment est-ce que l'enfant va arriver à pécher? Et c'est pas parce que ses parents aussi ont péché. Mais lorsque le mauvais esprit se lève, il va te détruire. Étant même dans le ventre de ta mère, le mauvais esprit, que ça soit de la famille de ton père, que ça soit de la famille de ta mère, l'esprit peut te fatiguer à tout moment, te détruire, même te tuer. Puisqu'il n'y a pas de protection. Lorsqu'il y a la protection divine, personne ne peut contre toi. Que soient les esprits. Et voici qu'il y a des gens qui disent que moi je vais à l'église. Oui, tu peux aller à l'église et ne pas avoir la protection. Il y a beaucoup sur cette terre, surtout au Ghana, en Afrique ici, il nous dit que c'est maintenant que Dieu l'a envoyé pour sauver l'humanité parce qu'il n'y a pas de protection. Voilà ce que notre papa nous dit.
Okay, Nana.
Okay, so as the host then asked Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo that with a child like this, a young girl like this, what sin at all has she committed, and that she has suffered such a sickness that is the hole in heart? He said, with adults, we know what is good and bad, and so normally we do say that we suffer for the sin that we have committed. But a child like this may not have committed any sin, so how come she suffer from such a disease? This is what the host then asked Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo answered by telling him and telling all of us that it is not for the sin that the child goes through that problem. And he said every hidden issue, every hidden fact, it is he who revealed it to humanity. And not to say that because the young girl have sinned and that is the reason she has suffered that disease. He said no. And one thing we have to know is that it is not the good that we do on earth that gives us protection. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said that is not it. That the good we do on earth, it is it that brings protection to us. He said, no, that is not it. The good doesn't bring protection to humanity. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, with the evil spirit, if they tend to trouble your life, no matter what, they will come and trouble your life. Even if you are in the womb, they can still come and trouble your life whilst you are in the womb of your mom. So Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, it is not to say that the young girl have committed any sin. Rather, it is the evil powers who want to trouble her life and that they are troubling her life. And that is what is happening to we, the people of Ghana. It said there is no single person in the nation Ghana who will say, for me, I am worshipping God in his true religion. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said we could not get any one person in the nation. Rather, he said the whole thing is that there was no God's true religion in the nation. It is recently that he has descended with God's true religion. And so today, if we are looking for somebody who is in God's true religion, it could only be found, or he or she could only be found in the true religion that he has brought, which is called Asumdwe Ntontonsum. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, it is this time that we may get one person who is worshipping God in his true religion. And that if you see somebody who is coming from the background of the Christianity or the Islamic religion, and then they said they are progressing in life, and they claim that it's coming from the way they are worshipping God in the direction of Christendom and then the Islamic religion. They said when you investigate, you go into it, you realize that personally they have some other powers that they have gone in for, some spiritual enchantment that they have in their rooms that they are bowing for, and it is that is aiding them. He said, and all those things are the talisman, and then the other things we go in for from the malams, the pastors, and the rest. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, these are the things that we dwell on as protection and power that we seek on earth. It is this time that God's religion have come, and so there is no single soul in the nation who may claim that he is worshipping God in his true religion.
Nti esumasem ana Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo ogudune fi odema na Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo side sisiala agide asumdwe ntontom somepe na ebema ebo hu deme na me baby sa Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo de Nyame ya adoma ochina Ghana fu na yezi ye phone to na mfi yeza bompai na azina Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi pojo aso kon
Oye ma ye
ye wo enyo ma na yi
ya ma ne no wara wan ka yaso mi ro so ban pe ka kana ko wo bi go so oya ko aton ka na anya ga ne ka asam ne 3 days 3 years abra corona ba so nsi kana ba na me Royal TV e mo na shop so na parliament o bo mpa ho am corona na abrase the piano na corona course now why so let you go open me the be no one time what do what's on happen so
yeah bomba what's Ghana say
oh yeah you know I try to be at you
the azach na
na wo bo pa kwanchi you should not say the baba that to you or who ka ke aya na shi that's
me pocho ye pede is do man the adon on ye ya
and the man ma ka do on ye mo ye wa pa
so a waste of money
oh what you are we are and pa na wa ba kwanchi na wa pa it is scale that on way what
Chinana
empire
So oh yeah there yes Somafo abanemfi.
Oh yeah there ada wo ye on ye na wo ye. Ono yam ya. Da da wo ye fa hwebe hu na wo ye. Sa
kwantie wo ho ma ye ya de ne be ye ne mfi mpanyimfo no won.
Kwesa so ba na wo jatu nyan kopara yako. Na wo jatu no so kan na osman asa. E ko sa kan ye twa amalo start of.
The mai kitikiti ye.
Na no so kitikiti. E na won so so, e nko ti rada won so so wi ase. That's it. Ana won so so ayi.
Papa me pocho hey awo me ti ya ye nyina ye nyimete. Awo na yin ya meeting kitan bibiara e hye wo nse. Ne bibiara na wa yi gina wo afim. Ne wo hwibo chi kwan bu. Wan kasa ti.
Be wo so. What atete wa ma ka wo ho. Abra kan pe po obi ti ase. Asi da wo bra wo ti man. Wo da bosu mo wo do men. Saasi. The damo was we only upon a chin of a sword was what you become. I got to send it to the Japon Boy, and I was on some Casapa woman. That's what will come. Sassy. I shouldn't come up with the was welcome. And so I woman, I was soon. I'm actually, I mean, my own think it all now, what kind of assassin. What I got to and I'm Nigeria. And I began here for Ezebru. I just drop off the young from Pano. Amania and the mind which you see don't come with me. Miss Abigail, what over was my and now uncle. I want to win a German who work before. No more mine or any man, this is shadow or mine or young Papa man. Only if I walk on him. Not my I can eat a map on some jet. My mother will be a map on some jet. My boy is a year and I was some jet. This is a moon corporate trouble. I say, bit of Kudima, no, young Papa. It's also last for the one quart, catch him, make you find. It's us. The reality I know, I wait, I was one soon, but I answer. So I wonder what an okay. Or say, no, I don't know. What will you do soon? A very session.
And say, I couldn't hear Miss Somafo. Maman ko eni aba na finaso on fait encore French Mkaka.
Et voici que notre animateur posait la question au père. Il demandait, il dit que voici tous les Ghanéens assemblés disent qu'ils vont gêner pour prier pour que le Ghana puisse aller mieux. Et notre père nous dit que ça ne va rien arranger, que tu gênes et que tu pries. C'est comme si quelqu'un qui dépose une pierre dans l'eau, la pierre serait seulement rincée, mais le problème est là. Donc, il a demandé, mais qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire pour avoir le salut? Et il a dit seulement qu'il faudrait que l'on reconnaisse que Dieu est là. Et que Dieu reconnaisse aussi qu'il est l'envoyé de Dieu. Comme ça, tout ira mieux. Puisque il nous dit que les Ghanéens ont une courte mémoire. Parce qu'il y a notre président qui a dit une fois, notre ex-président qui disait que les Ghanéens ont une très courte mémoire et qu'il confirme. Parce que ce fut un temps, le coronavirus était là. Le coronavirus a commencé à ravager des gens. Et les Ghanéens se sont retrouvés chez le président. Ils ont gêné des grands pasteurs disant qu'ils vont gêner, prier, comme ça la maladie va descendre. Mais c'est en ce moment même que le pourcentage de la maladie a pris de l'ampleur. Cela veut dire que tout ce qu'ils font n'est pas véridique. Tout ce qu'ils font n'est pas la vérité. Ce n'est que le mensonge. La seule chose, c'est qu'ils reconnaissent que Dieu est Dieu. Étant un peuple où Dieu n'existe pas, où Dieu n'est pas là-bas, si vous adorez des idoles, Dieu lui s'en fout. Ça ne fait ni chaud ni froid. Et voilà qu'il y a 3 peuples qui ont reçu la venue de Dieu, les envoyés des hommes de Dieu. Et Dieu a dit que les Israélites n'iront pas dans l'enfer et la Mecque aussi, ils n'iront pas en enfer. Et voici la 3e, c'est au Ghana ici, présentement parce qu'ils ont reçu l'envoyé de Dieu.
Non.
Okay. As Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, I've answered your question. that you ask him that you learned that the whole Ghana will be, the people living in the nation or the citizenry will undertake a fasting tomorrow, which it is said that will be what will come and change the destiny of the nation, and that you are asking him whether this fasting would help the nation, things in the nation turn around. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said that it is not true, that whatever we are doing is not going to change anything in the nation. To fast, he said that will never change anything in the nation, and that's our president have said some time back that the people of Ghana, we have short memory. He said yes, it is true that some years back when coronavirus attacked the nation, the people in the nation, he said on that day he was at a royal TV when he heard that there are people in the parliament house going to pray for corona to go away. He said right after the prayer we realized that the virus have even increased in the people that they were attacked by the virus. This alone should have given us the knowledge, but yet because we have short memory, we are still following that. This is that you ask him that, is it that he's troubled for the fasting that the people are going to embark on, or what? He said no, he is not troubled with that. What is troubling him is that what we are doing is not yielding any good results, yet we are following it. He said the fasting that is going to be taking place is just like you putting a stone into a water. It's only washing it. It's not going to do anything at all to it. And so that is one thing that is troubling. He said the Most High God, his ways are different. And that if the people of Ghana would like to see things turn around, then the only thing we have to do is to believe that God is one. He is a monotheism God. And then again, him, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, is a true messenger of God. He said this alone will turn the destiny of the nation around. And so you, the host, then ask him that this small thing that we have to do, he said you see it to be too small, but it's not as small as you have seen it. That is not how it is. He said the nation Ghana, if we believe that God is one, a monotheism God, and believe that he, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, too, is a true messenger of God, this will turn things around. But yet, because we were brought up in idol worship and idol things, that is the reason we continue to toe that line, and that we have never changed our mind. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said one thing we do not know is that our ancestors, when they were coming into the nation, they came along with idol worship. And this idol worship, God detests it, God forbid it. And once we brought it into the nation, we were brought up in it. Later, the white also came with Christianity, which is also the same thing. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said one thing that we do not know is this, that the nation which is a chosen nation for him, the Most High God himself, you can't live in such a nation and practice any idol thing or practice any fetish things or fetishism. He said you can live in other nations around. Say the neighboring countries of Ghana, you can live in them, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Togo, here and there, and practice these idol things of fetishism, and nothing will happen, because the Most High God did not choose those nations as his own nation. Rather, it is the appointed nation that belongs to the Most High God that he spoke about. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo mentioned that the Most High God said that he did not create hellfire for his appointed nation. And for that reason, the people living in his appointed nation, if they are to attain hellfire, it troubles him. And his appointed nation are the nations that him, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, have mentioned to us, that the Israelites, the Arabians, and then the people of Ghana. And so if you are living in these nations and you will attain hellfire, it troubles the Most High God. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said the fasting that the entire nation is going to embark on will never change anything in the nation.
And yeah, Babo share
I want to say that
I'm going to baby. I mean, Ska says, I will cadel Magana for Ska. A biampo bear 5 and a damn day, young phone to a Bobaka. Yeah, on that assembly. All right, mine. Nimpa wo memo, onko na yerba. That's it. Owo akopom. Awon tra akopom. No sense akopom.
Maybe I feel we do this thing.
O president na bi ni na akopom. On watch the man like ni mu ye.
Mbebunu so
Sasa
ya bi enwa ajindu.
No sense so see ya wakan your man me over. But we know what one make it different thing that we be scared. Every day. You na bi. You na bi ni bi. Ndo wa bi la. The one boy come akoro ko ko we na. O chimpo we na. No mba mpe ide da wo pro de kupu ala sele. Akwotu opumembo okwa we na. Na fa bottom am we na. Oyi. That's
it. Kini na the yen.
E ba bo na function, but the matter telefon won say ye. Nti ehwehwa na nyimpa na adwene egu there. Oyimpo do ebi. Na so kwa bobo bia no wo so wo pa. Na dede wo ye dede wo ku. Adwene ye adwuma. Wọ́n mpa abúlé àpáńtì ní mmanụ sọ̀fọ́n ẹ̀nà ọ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀dùnmá bi o nílẹ̀ sọ tàǹbà abúlé àpáńtì dà dà tíráàbù fẹ́ bá wà wọ̀ na yìí nà kìrìsìtì àkúwọ́ àdúsà hẹ́ẹ́hẹ́ẹ́ àdúsà wọ́ yà wọ́ hà ọ̀dọ̀ wọ́n dàmá dà ẹ̀tún kọ́ ẹ̀wọ́ ẹ̀sìn àsàsì yẹn mpa abúlé yà àpáńtì sáàsì.
Nti túnfù náà èsìsì àwọ̀ sí.
Yẹn mpa wọ́ bíà yà àpáńtì ọ̀tíráàbù tó bá bíà àtúntò wọ́n dà mọ́kà nígbà máa wọ́n sọ ọ̀pẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n tó ọ̀sà na mno kanda wanje ntu ya kopno yako wanje ntu osan pe no osan iyi no iya ro wo hono sada be je na wo mu abo san pe na po mu na wa fa nche amma won chenda na me o be so aba ndi bia na mo bia wa ko mzi bia no ahawa agun ko ko nda ye na wo su mo mu na wo e wona ba prata asu na ba nche ba sani o masala ye nche ba sani on ko hospital na wa wo ho ye sa wa wo na wo ye masifie na mmamba na na mpia barasa na mfo ma friend ko hospital ntiri ya afebe iyo woro ma wo tete kwen na mpa wo boy akwanja wo on side of Africa Africa na tumpo we san aseto ado tu wa na de bobu ya kopa de sa wo hu ya kopa ya asapo wo do eche mana wo do eche wo ko da go abele for da
Kocho yankasa ta yen free bia moment at first na owusam no onye too much them and the better na and the obi wu has the see hana better the bisu esia better the bisu esi the and some more kodo no o wa wo mai mu no
aman na me chow dem etum kwa we sense asase do 2000 years ban no so sha so la ni na yan pa ba ya kwa nshi ya fast fast obi to me yan mo ye da wa mo no so da o ba em ni hu be pe no wa sa ko ni bi ho na ye pe mu na ro jo pim no botu mo ata kan se se wo ro hospital we wo e bi bra gana ko adu wo de ma te bi amaka oni e bi bra gana ko empeyefo na amran se ko se wo ina wa adu no wo de ye ma no wo hu de mi se se ye wo mi e ba se nto yo me mo da marke nto ye ha sasi
nti fayon ko French ni fi yambra ensa me bocho be bia wo bia no tieni o ende e be bi so konkron ya mesumafo o sane nkofu jechinje pa sesi ade be bia be fe bia obia na dwuma ye ko se o ameme pensa de bi ameme pedem ko twa ho enti mo hie pa na ye kwa obeyamen ensa na ade ntwa ho no enti me bocho hwe ya na se oyenso so ye ntwamu okonkon ya mesumafo de baba the master na drobo mosisi wo ayaresa kasa okonkon ya mesumafo kwekasa wo drobo ni prekum no na so ye dini na bebro
bien aimé, je vous informe encore. Notre frère demandait à notre papa que qu'est-ce que nous devons faire pour qu'il y ait la paix, pour qu'il y ait la réussite. Qu'est-ce que on doit faire pour que notre pays puisse avoir de la paix. Et il a dit, qu'est-ce qu'un pays réussi? Notre frère a dit que si chacun ou chacune de nous recevait une certaine somme pour travailler, il va toujours avoir des dettes. Ce qui veut dire que nous ne sommes pas épanouis dans le pays. Et notre papa lui a dit comme ça que non, l'argent n'est pas la réussite, l'argent n'est pas ce que... Si tout le monde a de l'argent dans le pays, cela ne veut pas dire que le pays a réussi. Le problème, c'est que chacun doit avoir la santé. Une fois que tu as la santé, il donnait un exemple, que ça fait 3 ans de cela que l'enfant a été guéri. Cet enfant qui est guéri, si durant les 3 ans que l'enfant n'est pas malade, ses parents ont de la paix, il y a la paix chez eux, il y a de l'argent, parce qu'ils ne dépensent plus. C'est comme ça, s'il y a la santé, les gagnants ont la santé, ils auront d'abord la paix du soir. Donc c'est comme ça. Ils doivent accepter que Dieu est bien réel, Dieu existe. Et ils doivent accepter aussi que lui, il est l'envoyé de Dieu. Et fais l'effort de venir le voir. Simplement te toucher, tu auras la vie, le salut, tu auras la paix et épanoui dans le pays. C'est comme ça qu'on dit que le pays a réussi.
Okay. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, as he gave the narration or the teaching about the fasting that the nation Ghana is going to embark on tomorrow, he then asked that what is the motive? Why are we even fasting? He said to see what in the nation. That if we say the nation is to progress, what are we really embarking? What are we looking for? It is that you, the host, then told him that the nation is really struggling, and that even if we are giving money today to start up a business, all of us will lose the money in no time and will be running at a loss. These are and many other things is the reason why the nation is embarking on this fasting. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said that should not be what we should be aiming at, and that we should be aiming at the health of the people, and that if death rate have reduced in the nation, and people in the nation are having good health, this is what we will say that there is comfort and peace in the nation. And that you really also, the host also, you told him that yes, in recent time, accident, death rate here and there, and this is really happening, and these are the troubles that are befalling the nation. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, yes, we the people of Ghana, we are not thinking in the right direction. Because in the olden days, he said, one may fall sick, and then the sickness, you may think the person is dying. It is going to be a very severe sickness, yet the person will survive it. But today, what do we see? I said even a mere headache that we rush the person to a hospital, the person it's possible that the person is going to die. And all these are happening, and yet we claim we want comfort and peace in the nation. He said what we are aiming at is not really what will bring the peace and comfort we are seeking for. Rather, we should look for good health for the people in the nation. And that will come not from the fasting that we are doing. And that the fasting and then the prayers that we, the people of Ghana, are following in recent time, it was given to the ancient people. But in our recent time, he said, the mighty ones who have descended onto the earth, troubling the lives of men, they are so strong that prayer and fasting cannot withstand them. So Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, they began to descend into the earth in somewhere the 21st century. And so in this era, not anything, not prayer and fasting can withstand this evil power that have descended onto the earth. So Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo says, you see some Ghanaians go together on a field, on a park, praying and making noise, shouting. He said, we are only making noise for nothing, and nothing will come out of it. And that the only thing that these evil powers who have descended onto the earth, troubling the lives of men, are afraid of is those who knew that God is one, and those who know God by themselves and also believe in the true God, the monotheism God. They are the only people that these evil powers may not be able to come closer to them. Other than that, what we are going to fast and pray for, it will never materialize in the nation.
Remember, yeah, Babu call Oye and Sa no Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo or the Towoda no one ton, and then a human society. Yakonefi Yokucha or yet Rabbi one on Ayal Sano or Quantampa. Alas, but your idea is Zinkaka, and San or Inca on our Pemoy, or Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, and Sana Rabbi Town Pemoy.
Rabbi Town, how about?
Oh, tea. And sending Kawaii after far.
No, we said the Rabbi Town one or the bar. Nyame Somafo and another bar, and I'm what. You want to sort this out told my age, my best and no Caribbean my age.
It's a piece. Who can say that? It's a society over there, okay, Nemo a trouble no in Bukum, a home and say about what the summer. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, I just say I hear my other stuff. Ye piansano do sing or ye Rabbi John Mutma in a kaka, if I are could be.
And so every hour I am conscious. How about you? Young what will be about? Now, if you and people live out to the bar, some sort of something. Yeah, Bible.
And so one son or income on Nina, I'm not sure what the point. And now you're. Kana ko yin klase ko pa ko e ban biyo nti banka so le be wasna ma banka so ma ba ya sayda oro ko mu ye udubu e ke show pa won klase pa me ko wa e bana ho na cheche o sana so mke shey pe bi na wo do sa ba 20,000
mpa san to biaro mo ke circle oye na ya na ma te bi fino ho na ma kan ho ntwa mo sam bi twa mo tam on kan rabe se pe simba ba te de ta na bo bi bebre wa san Traffic. Sini jọ mbanya da waye waye nkwafu ko etwa amye no ha. Ni ba misura ba sa gana ko yere ba. Wa che kra o mama kana ka ba suspense. O mo ma ko ma fo na. So me che. Part no sa. So waye 100,000 kwa. O do wontwa. O yin bebre wo ha to ho. Na so o to wa be.
Se man kesim ha mu de betra efimfi
Because I was a part of the man make a second, no matter second review. The one time was second dish. 7 years ago. Hotel paper. I want to be what's up. You have a bomb for you, a book for you. That's what we worship. No, we are more drama. Then for the no one or Java. Now, what was there? Administration was a damn coming, I want to come you. My house is a catcher. So I want to ask me to my window with that. You also need to trap of your boom, and this was going to happen. That was another option, don't buy 70% white garden. We'll be able to this was going to happen. Oh, walk upon cry, oh, walk upon cry. You walk upon. I want to walk upon. You get all your Muslims, be able to walk upon.
Say, I don't back at it. Assuming Sesiano, Yajatu, Damadana only. You won't cry. I'm not going to cook a few, but a baby by 2 years ago, no damn woman that. No 1 year, you have that. There was a civilian or something of this. As I said, I want you to know, I don't want to my woman. That's it. One of them told the wood there with that. Yeah. Oh, Papa, and for opening you. It's the impact in there, says Yano.
I'm 70%, money 70%. I want to suffer. No,
70%. But here, no, I don't need a sample. Name will be original page because we knew too. I didn't tell you, it was the one that put the I didn't know you with you. I don't know when you got the work of some pretty year back. Apart, I have to do that. We will double to cry. What a hospital one, never be a nurse, or kind of oil, what open theatre. Did one no happen about no Casa Yawoh. There be also no 2 women. And we answered, I didn't know. Then no money in Bossy. The way I have to have P1 nationals. The last night you will do. Sister, I am a son of Bino, a son of Cow Chapel Home, Mara, and I Saka for your benefit. Master said, I'm a catcher with the kind of question home. Rumsa told her, Bam, or your Clements. Honestly, you get into mountain. Now, when the sewer way, say, it's soon, that would change on the middle. Yes, you can, the million pound, and that's a sheep. About say, open the chapel, 1 chapel, I want to how you. Nabam went to Ntomba, put in the church. The Bamon to tell her. That was how good. The 10 months get Bamon to room. The simple one was from Denmark, Bamon to room. That's it. One hour show, says here, as the one side to one with the Bible and the one that romance. As this, that's him as an eye. I'm about it. And say, my main connection, I'm French, my French, Tremont. French Tremont.
Voici que notre frère posait la question à notre envoyé de Dieu que la main et fait le tour de la messe. Quel est le pouvoir? C'est où qui est plus rapide? C'est quel qu'il préfère? Et il a expliqué comme ça que tout ça est la prophétie. Tout ça, ce sont des prophéties que Dieu lui a données. Voici, les gagnants sont des gens qui sont négligents. Pourquoi il dit cela? il peut dire ou donner annonce que je vais à Mankessim. Mankessim, là où il va partir, s'ils acceptent, il peut donner un espace. L'espace lui-même, il va faire un cercle. Le cercle qu'il va passer, il va s'asseoir au milieu du cercle. Toutes ces personnes souffrant de quelque chose, qui ont des problèmes, qui ont de la maladie qui les fatigue, lorsqu'ils viendront faire le tour du cercle, tu verras que toutes ces personnes seront guéries. Et il a demandé aussi comme ça que quand il pose la main, qu'il guérit. Si tu es de ton assemblée, tu es dans une église, à supposer Pentecôte ou méthodiste ou une église catholique, que tu es venu envers lui, il a posé sa main que tu es guéri. Est-ce qu'il est normal que tu retournes dans ton église? Il a dit lorsqu'il pose sa main sur toi et que tu es guéri, il t'apporte une protection. La protection dure pendant 3 mois. Et comme ça, si tu es resté avec lui, la protection, toutefois, ça va travailler. Mais si tu es retourné dans ton assemblée, la protection, après les 3 mois, vont disparaître. Et la Bible nous dit aussi que quelqu'un qui a été guéri et qu'il retourne encore dans son péché, il va être encore plus malade qu'avant. Donc, si tu es parti, il est sûr que la maladie, après les 3 mois, les sorciers t'apporteront encore cette maladie. Et ça serait plus qu'avant. Et il lui a demandé, mais le pays des gens meurent. Il dit oui, que toutes ces morts peuvent s'arrêter. À moins qu'ils refusent d'accepter. Il a demandé combien de pourcentage de personnes qui doivent accepter pour que le pays ait le salut. Il a dit à 70% du peuple ghanéen, à 70% du peuple ghanéen qui accepte que oui, Dieu est seul, Dieu est réel, et puis lui, il est l'envoyé de Dieu. Si toutes ces personnes acceptent à 70%, il n'aura plus assez de morts, il n'aura plus de souffrance, il n'aura plus de maladie, parce que par lui, des gens seront guéris. Par lui, la mort va reculer. Mais s'ils refusent et qu'ils persistent encore dans leur ignorance, disant qu'ils ne vont pas croire en lui, ils ne vont pas accepter, la maladie et la mort va continuer à ravager le peuple ghanéen. Merci.
Na maybe so Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo de ensa na ɔdze tuye no do no ana radio ntwa ho no ana Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo wa kike kama na mpe bazami ntima mo nkɔ na waso na mpe komputer no na ye kokɛ brekum ɔyɛ nyama kasa Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo kweke no brekum no ɔyi drop.
Okay, so the host then asked Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo that he would like to know the hand that he laid on us, and then the holy temple or the house of God that would go around it, which one brings solution to our problem faster? Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, before he threw the question to Abbas, and Abbas also said that all two are coming from Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo. Laying hand on us, and then the holy temple is all initiated and brought onto the earth by Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo. So with him, all is okay for him. Then Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo answered and said that all two are prophecies. So whatever he's doing, they are prophecies that are in the scriptures, and yet we do not understand. He said the hand that he lay on us for us to gain healing, it is in a prophecy, in the books, the Bible. That is, he said that God will send someone onto the earth where he will come to heal us with his arm. And that is what has come. Again, it has also been mentioned in the books, in the prophecies, that God is going to send somebody onto the earth who will come to build the house of God, that is the holy temple of the Most High God, which will bring healing to humanity. And so all the two are prophecies that has been fulfilled. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said that is one thing that we do not know, and that he mentioned that we, the people of Ghana, when it comes to the work that he is doing, we are primitive, we are callous, we don't have the knowledge about it. And he said the reason he mentioned that we are callous about it is this, that all that he has brought, if we hear that he is coming here to heal people in one particular community, the entire community should have come round, and then when we are many, we will realize that many people will be healed in no time. But yet we are primitive, so we do not come closer to him. We may hear of him, we do not come closer to him. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, supposing he has come to save Mankesim here, and then the people are many, all he will do is that he will sit in the middle, draw a circle around him, and then ask the people to go around him. While the people file past him or go around him, in no time we will realize that many who are sick will gain their healing. And that if he's not exaggerating, as he has come, if the people of Ghana knew whom he is and accept the work and the activity that he has brought into the nation, within 6 months we will realize that the entire nation, many would have been healed from their sicknesses and the diseases that are troubling them. But here we lack this knowledge. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said that is how it is. That when he gets to a place that the people are many, over 10,000, that he's supposed to heal them, he will not lay hand on them one after the other. But rather he will draw a circle about 9 yards from his end. And then that will be, the radius of the circle will be 9 yards. And then the people will go around him or file past him. And then they will realize that they will gain their healing. He said this is what he has brought into the nation. We lack the knowledge of this, and that is why he said, with this only, the people of Ghana are primitive, they lack the knowledge. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, because we are primitive and we lack the knowledge, that is the reason we continue to struggle. And that, as the host have asked him, laying of hand, and then the Holy Temple, which one healed faster, he said all the two are prophecies that has been fulfilled.
Maybe Yakakoshe, Oye, Nyama Kasakasa, or Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, Kasaye, Yalaba, Kasaka, the panel bread, Nazepa, then so Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, and son of the two on the Impano, on an Obaso. Ankabasia, sometimes I would say, a baby of Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, or could be in Papa. And your name, the Yalaba Kasaka, Sebana. Papa didn't say to one of the name if you won't happen and you pan a one sort of corner. How do you feel? One can say feel there.
Oh, yeah, manage to the extent Obi or some no catcher na on Jinzi and majority of young Kwana Queen a man may cancel. Obi cancel na what no on Jinzi. Into our bastion in Crana to say I may I don't know Kohoba. Nasa fees was been wearing with the Ayabokwa. Emi may waji, Nusune waji. And when there's a some make a channel, contumpo behind the on him. And see, yeah, no, I am the papa. I am the papa.
I'm going to put you drop no ye, how do we what fire was so woman? Dana, what's them?
Oh, maybe I could be out of the man, but so, there could be a man. And you're more now, therefore, they don't stop us. I'm not sure, but you said, okay, it can and be our come there. A time will come on. One hour be and one overcast a light at Sensi and Sun will. But I made them time in the kind of Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi on Council Markets, Papa. Says, I think you could have a son, Uncle Fly, and Marcus Simple better. It's a delivery for just a video that I read a young call or every comer. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo ayasa kasa okwe kasa no oye brekum no yi trouble no yenko hwem mresisia
Yakawombamu intime yama oyamene sumafwe yabo kabaya yawodia yakawombamu intime yama yasawo tiano ayatama Yasi yapa amagana ya yawodia ya jifu yawe yasi yakawombango inti meyema oyamene sumafwe yapa Elijah ya yawodio yakawombango inti meyema Yes, I want Tiano, Tiano, Tiano. Ayadama, yeah, for Abrabomo, many amao. Apumutin Musuman Payamo. Yaji for Yahweh. Tiano, Tiano, Tiano. Ayadama, yeah, for yes, Yaba. Amagana, Yawoh, Yawoh, Sana, Boto, Ura, Yakawambamu, Yakawoman, Insi, Meyama, Yajifu Yahweh, Esawo, Yaba, Wasana, Waziyaba, Yakawambamu, Time, Yama. Yes, I want Tiano, Tiano, Tiano. Ayadama, yeah, Kota. Ayasamu, Meyamao. Apumutsun Moso, Mampayamo. Yajifwe. Tiano, Tiano, Tiano. Ayadama, yeah, Kota.
Adiachia.
So Somafo gaze aya Somafo Yawoh kaso ohunu de no sura yedi minuano so Somafo gaze aya
Yare osa adiachia debiam hayemia adiachia hayemia sa mindia hotokra mreden mamena but nramba ya odene satum so frinra na adwuma akotolitia beto badista nti ya dia sese so nkotoliti ni bi menti yare no so se hambi toilet ni de ntwa you ache enudu kura be sisi esidi bidu mpacho
Kotnasi ai obisin kanade yana na kwense fin ai ya menso
nra ye ba ha no na me ndi apom na ne nyina ye nyia mani so oyemnya mani ndi mum wonyango kura de nso oye chene se ne ndem ba ye he nra nda anadwo so da sei na ese wakakra kabida ye kete so ntwem ho se ne na kwabo maame ne nsori ye ne mra nde ko se wate na ba so da ye ne ndi ne nsori ye so se ne ngam ho na mba kete ye ken ne de oye na hi mamanike nso se ne ndem ba ke no nde sa so din da urade ase
Can I hear more?
Yamami na dance die ne se oyare na de no ewo ne na yase na de ne ye ne ya
osi
Ibrahim ade ne ye Ibrahim okay maami se yare ne bae ne be mfie mienu ni na enura Ɔkrɔnkrɔn ne Nyame Somafo ɔde ne nsato ne so no ɔkɔda ye no sum dae so wo kakraka bi enam ne nkyɛn no tu ni nan ma ne nan bɔ ne maami no kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔpa ne kyɛw dae osum ye ne nti na ne nan bɔ no afei ade kyen ya no pae we de na ɛyɛ no wɔ ne widie mu a no ontumi kra no sese ni nyinaa esuate na ɔba no so na n'ani nso ɛha no sesi ade n'ani no ɛyɛ kyɛn sɛ ne ɔde baayɛ no na dance die no ani
hwɛ maame ko nso maame
mpacho mfirinyu mase wala sininte papa eniga ninkunu ka kirem jora no ndi jora na na brada no ni share ha ni na nyina firifom sura kosi fom oni mani firisa ni rambaye yare no di ango kura de nkita pomane ndembaye samanga nyame tumi nani mama va pomanga mindi ma papa njani ha nto pomano nyame pa maja pomana to ho afi so ni mani no man jintun se aboa wo odamani ni so mbe ni nyinkyere o ka kire se bibia be correct nne awimeno yi anope awianu mba no kan no ndi nande ya sai no manya hu ni pim ti ya no de ba ya teta ma ba no so de so ti nande o wi ene de ndi akonwa ene ndi nande na mra hindi ndi so da no paso a jese me wia ansane matin asore nso na no pensore ye man wia vie be mi aka be bo sumi mi ne afi se ndi nzore no
ya wona ka French de bia wana ka French ka cha French wona
ndi brofo de
o French
se brofo French kasa dabi ndi ngwa
wana no wo ka French yo chemu ka cha
yo yamame nso na dance die ni osi oba no na okutapuma ontumi enantikra yare ibaye osi akakakra na afiba ko aso na yare no amapuma na ode nanti na nura kakra osi oti Ɔkrɔnkrɔn Nyame Somafo onka ewo radio so na ne kunu ka kire ne se omra kakra na ode bedru ha ene wajapuma net ho ko sinye senya Ɔkrɔnkrɔn Nyame Somafo ode ne sa to ne so a ka onanti free pataya se ba enim ha no gise okutapuma ne mu nanso Ɔkrɔnkrɔn Nyame Somafo ode ne sa to ne so nti wajapuma ne mu ato ho saa so na nani eye ne ya ose ene no yesi na border so na se tesi so Ɔkrɔnkrɔn Nyame Somafo aka kire ne se bibia ba yeyi ampa nso ode ne sa to ne so wahu se nani no ayeyi eso ate tema ye maami ono so na dance dia ode ba no sisisi adepuma no waja to ho a onam ho
yoko pacho mfidrobo ya na be bosme ne kakradi ena mpopombori bi bomi na me na ndi bakama me be no so oye kakra na me papa bi ni mamte odi fu enka aya me bae ndi nda kura me bosu a ma ese me kwa so no bi ndi madansi ndi kakra ne mpese nka kire di fu ne
yo ya papa nso si pompo abono ma pompo yi etete no na ode be pie Ɔkrɔnkrɔn Nyame Somafo na Ɔkrɔnkrɔn Nyame Somafo ode ne nsa to ne so no wahu sɛ yawo na wo fam no ne nyina ɛkɔ ma enura nkra obɛbɔ esu a sesia ono ode na no aka sɛ ode ne hu abero som ne mu a oni yɛn bɛsom ya papa nso na dance die no eni
Menso madanze die ne se ya die bo mvie du pa ne mafi nuro ne ba bi amafufu ade odoso bebiri kama bodoso sese so mya ha nkunu so ya nani afira nso myare ndi me ba nan kan kire wulade se wulade hu mobo na se on paja nkuna on paja me na me ntina se nye papa
aso ya dia
oh
on paja na kuna on paja wo
on paja me ono ne dia na ba na operation na ni me ni na ba na operation ndi e dia for ba bia be ni bi nyi ndi me da wulade ase sabre so on ko kura na so oye chen first mvie dudi die na hese nne motima na ndị afa fọm akpọ dro fa ha ba ne ni se boye di ni se ya de anum ko tojwe isuro ku chento ho ntin sore ye munya mia biribia ho na no mu ya mia mututu nti na anu se nko doctor no be ne se me yi me mrebo ho aka me sa
na ye ma me ne se de ono no ho bottom first and as de nyuko no ho bottom enti we hina sisi ewo oye brekum no oye drop enti wa so baby a me yimi yare baby ala lefemi bia yare baby a lefemi o ha ko da ne atiti bia lefemi bia o mazia ne fifa normal no ne fro konkron ya me Somafo ya Nemfi waso nemfi bejo but Abraham kofu good word the oye mona dance dem bi some de abadin no conclude ya Somafo na yare san e yo sheda omo bi mu won to wantel nemfi obi su be dina echira ansana when na yare san conclude then ya na ekwe also to wonka what to wonka no oba na no be ya na yare san na bi ka se e bi su hu de dada na yare san bai adent na ne ya seleti
jo ha o ata mo ha sabuda that's
okay o
ka se sabuda ba yara na buto o ba ta ko mo bache
okay
that's jo ha da bakan obi o kuna wan kuna mo sa ya rin sa ko ira ma pya mo sa mo sa Rama atango from oil in the same thing. So it's up. Do it, only say I'm what say young. So yeah, it's up. But the man of our oil pea or man no more. That's it. A bishop had again one watch I want to. Mammy, this or yeah, but I want to man be on us. I'm banana. All brown or can the smoke move for grandpa. I bet you and me also become to this. That's it. That's all we do.
It's will be a one can want some bonnet as it. Oh no, Naya Samuel St. Paul.
As I am, some of those that don't marry, I hear dead away. So, none such an idea, man, dead away. Oh, yeah, my son, over you know, continue brown. That was the job of the oxygen solo. Now, the ones that will come one non summer or summer. That's it. Now, can I summon Yawoh?
And the academy, if you blow by the machine, we won't bring back
a marsh from Oba, a banana account of a banana account.
or your one-on-one.
I went to what if you just by. That way, the also, then the year no year, if you know. None of us have from Mukra so if you know, or can't tell and Tom no or can't one other. Then you buy young pot, no pot, but son of a dog bay, the Madonna and an arm of that. No, you draw that too. So, don't get it.
Maybe some Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo there. I didn't know you're selective. I was not your sim. Now, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo I change him, baby. No, you're me asked the young bro. No, I am young bro. It's my mom call me fee, and my meal for young coffee. Now, mommy.
Que notre animateur demandait à notre papa que pourquoi la maladie de certaines personnes dure un certain temps et d'autres, dès qu'ils viennent naître sur l'immédiat, guérissent. Et il a dit comme ça que ça va dépendre. Il y a des personnes qui parlent mal de lui, qui parlent mal négatif de lui, qui ne croient pas en lui, qui lui ont une fois insulté. Quand ces personnes viennent envers lui après et qu'ils touchent la personne va guérir, mais ça va mettre du temps. Et il a dit, mais qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire pour arranger? Il a dit, à moins que la personne se confesse que, ah, vraiment, voici ce que j'ai eu à dire, voici ce que j'ai eu à faire. Quand c'est comme ça, tu vas guérir vite. Et aussi souvent, c'est la foi, c'est pas la foi. Il y a certains qui ont la foi. Donc, si on allait suivre les témoignages de certaines villes qu'il a fréquentées, il y a une maman qui a dit comme ça, que elle a dit dans son cœur, que même si je vais, qu'il ne m'a pas touché, que je l'ai vu seulement, le visage, rien que le visage, j'aurai le salut. Et effectivement, qu'elle est arrivée, dès qu'elle a vu papa, elle est guérie. Donc c'est comme ça, c'est pas la foi, c'est une histoire de foi. Et il y a certaines personnes aussi, les hommes qui cherchent femme d'autrui. Telle personne, si tu viens, que tu as confessé, tu vas être guéri. Mais si tu n'as pas confessé, que je te touche, tu ne recevras pas de la guérison. Et c'est, comme on appelle vice-versa, excusez-moi, vice-versa. C'est comme ça, une femme aussi qui couche avec le mari d'autrui, elle aussi. Et il y a des personnes aussi qui prennent des fétiches, des médicaments pour faire du mal à d'autres personnes. Ces personnes-là aussi, si ils te touchent, que tu n'as pas confessé, tu ne recevras pas de guérison. Donc c'est comme ça qu'il explique. Merci.
Okay, as Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo have answered your question that came from the videos that were just played on the screen from the healing that took place in Drobo, and that the people were giving testimony about the healing they received. You then ask Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo that why is he selective in his healing, and that some people come to him in no time they gain their healings. The example you gave was a video that is being played, that some claim they came in the morning and by evening they are healed. Some came in the morning, by the following day they are healed. Why is it that some come to him and they have to stay for a quite longer time before they gain their healing? Why is he selective? Before Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo gave the answer, previously in his submission that he gave to us, he mentioned that many of us are primitive and callous based on what he has brought to us, and that some claim that the churches to which they were born into, they could not stop and come and gain their healing and then gain whatever he has brought to us. And that he even healed a man at Drobo who was paralyzed for quite a long time. And then when they brought him to him, he healed him. But yet this man claimed he was born into the Catholic Church, and so for that reason, he would not come and join. And so Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, when you are doing this, the result is death. And that when you are healed, for 3 months that he lay hand on you, the protection that he gives you will be there for 3 months. But as he has given you this protection, the evil powers that are coming from your matrilineal, your patrilineal background will still chasing after you. And so in 3 months, they will be able to come again. And that is what Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo have said, that Yeshua Jesus Christ have said, that when it happened this way, the trouble that will come to you will be more than what you were going through before you gained your healing. So Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, this is why he mentioned that the people of Ghana, we are primitive, we are callous, we are naive when it comes to the God's message that he has brought to us. based on this, the question you ask him, why is he selective, he answered and said that it is not that he is selective. But sometimes, some people, when they see him on the screens or they hear of him, they speak evil about him or they speak ill about him. And so if you have spoken ill about him and you are sick and you come to him, it will be difficult for you to gain your healing. It will take a longer time for you to gain your healing. Again, a woman who is married and then going around having extramarital affair with other men, when you are also sick and you come to him, it will be difficult. You will gain your healing. A married man who is also chasing after people's wife, such a person, when you are sick and you come to him, it will also be difficult for you to gain your healing. Again, he mentioned that again those who come to him who do not exhibit a higher degree of faith are also going to struggle a little bit. Again, those who also get medicines or they bewitch others to kill them, they go to get enchantment to kill others. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, when such a person gets sick and come to him, he said it will be difficult for you to gain your healing. So many of these cases, when it comes to him, he has to plead for forgiveness for you, per his own wish, before you will gain your healing. And that is why some come to him, it takes a longer period before they gain their healing. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, when it happens like that, it is death that will come for you. And that you are struggling to breathe and you are brought to him, he lay hand on you, and that is not happening. Your breathing is not resuscitating. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, when it happens that way, it is death that will come for you. And so he said that what you have watched on the screen is not that he is selective. But some people too are exercising a higher degree of faith. He said if the video have been played a little bit, you realize that one woman mentioned that when she was coming, she has the faith and the belief that as soon as she set eye on him, she would quickly gain her healing. And truly too, when she came, she quickly gained her healing and then she gave testimony about it. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo, that would have been played. You realize that a man who came and that happened at Brekum, that he said for 5 years he is being told to come to him, yet he refused. Anytime the disciples or the messenger goes, the one who goes to him to tell him about Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo gets to him, he said no, he will not come. And so he said for these 5 years, what would he be saying whilst he's refusing to come to him? He said, well, Lord would have been said. But yet when he came to him quickly, he announced to him and he has confessed to him that this is how he did not come to him earlier on. A lot he has said about him. But when he confesses this as he lay hand on him, quickly, instantly, that man gained his healing. So when you are the person who have said ill things about him, as soon as you come to him, you should confess. And when you confess to him, in that case, you will gain your healing instantly. And so he's not selective.
And say the memory where you esmasem about kwemu or ajinkwa TV. Now the memory member no waso ayeze esmasem no yeze pepe ebi ewo oye ajinkwa TV. And say Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo. Okay, and say ember na so na yebesere mo akefo 1 minute na efi ye for nke video no ember says ya ember na so but yes so 1 minute ye for nke video
we je musma bre ka ba bira waka a chiro da braha bra otom ma nkasa kwa ba yen pie numene ka speakers
I am ya ache na wadi adanse ache me na ma nyere ni mekochinchin sa na mene na awtwi mu na mene ne sa di nkomo e na wo se ode me beba na Nyankopon adaruma enem beduru me ba no se de na etie no me beduru ha no metimi akase ekokra ne sa wo se Yawoh na me de ba no na nya asem keto a na enso me kan hye Nyankopon ni mo nyam
ya bro ye mbra ne
enante mayare eko mfie num ni anya asem keto a na die me papa enso na de ma me hunu se me na mitimi tu ni me ru nyina enso anu par me ba na ntesa
akase ampa
abesu bezo da sibio
ana papa no wa bana mfi we beze adanse no Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo us there mfi ennum no ntu seconds. As my mechanic is selective in a period.
Some mechanic. There was a point.
But you know,
so we're not some. Yeah. Over the man quick catcher on YouTube. That's why I'm confident. Oh, Bishop, why? He never saw her mouth. Oh, go about another thing on the moon. Obviously, or you talk, you know, by a case. And I want my walk a man for operating not for okay, baby, one wire so. Sassy. So be a guy for now for the piano and I'm making within a short time. So be a KJ, a put a baby, that you would man on no house. I could say, imagine, no, you hope. The issue about that way different. Me, book on my hope be that. It's not my own. What can I won't be that? Can I have you with my own power? I can't Africa. The more outside Africa, it's not my own. This is the Ghana. And before I become what being with my amazement. Now I want to let you in the way I catch one among them that was asking. Maybe we actually, or do a ban. No, she look at you, no woman. I don't know what you have. Then because I had one black, one black separate.
You better separate.
One black picture apart. 1 year don't want to.
So we all know, I mean, you better walk or so for never want to. No, Mamma.
As oh, again, I heard man. Or something, I don't know what was store. And that was up was on a broken whatever. I'm one answer yet. Daddy, okay, me. They can't know who will be the car. Now, why do you know he was about no what you need? People in sugar cane. What's what very serious? But no one is human. I don't miss it. The shop now says I got the man on our sassy. And see, so I don't tell you in part. You should so 2 months in the dog. I don't let them say to her. DPP, I know my way, said. Peter Mas said, no, 2 months a year, that mamma, first, man of course. I never was to look at.
Now you say, baby, us there, say, no, what's someone here, we are papa, now, once we are small, yeah, the me Albania, they say,
oh, David, that was so. I have said, oh, Yamaha,
I saw,
I saw her. I saw the key, no, I saw the key to some years later. Or somewhere now, I didn't stand up for again. That's it.
What do I say? You move for une cover.
Nous continuons notre travail. Il y a notre animateur qui a posé la question que pourquoi vraiment certaines personnes guérissent rapidement. Que le jeune homme qui témoignait tout à l'heure a dit que ça fait 5 ans, pratiquement 5 ans qu'il est souffrant. Mais dès qu'il a croisé papa, qu'il est guéri. Et papa a expliqué comme ça que c'est vrai, il a duré dans sa maladie. Il dit qu'il y a des gens qui lui ont dit, il y a ses amis qui lui ont proposé de partir voir papa. Il a refusé. Mais dès qu'il est parti, il a reçu sa guérison. Ce qui veut dire que lui, il n'a pas injuré ou bien il n'a pas dit quelque chose de négatif envers notre papa. Voici pourquoi lorsqu'il est arrivé, par sa foi, il est vite guéri. Maintenant, papa nous dit que au niveau de l'Afrique, puisque les Africains, c'est des personnes qui aiment consulter, qui aiment utiliser des fétiches pour pouvoir s'enrichir, d'autres prennent des médicaments pour leur travail, pour que le travail puisse bouger. Donc ces personnes-là, tu vas aller prendre le médicament, oui, le médicament va t'aider dans le début, mais après ce même médicament va t'empêcher, ce médicament va t'envoyer la maladie, ça va t'apporter la souffrance. C'est comme ça en Afrique. Mais rien que quitter l'Afrique, aller ailleurs, on verra qu'il va guérir plus de personnes parce que ces personnes sont des innocents. Mais au niveau de l'Afrique, c'est parce que on touche des médicaments, des fétiches, des trucs qu'il ne faut pas utiliser. Quand c'est comme ça, après, ces mêmes médicaments-là qui te fatiguent. Il y a une dame comme ça qui s'est amenée, elle était souffrante. Cette dame allait chercher eau. Mais pose-toi la question, l'eau qu'on te donne, disant que c'est l'eau de bénédiction, l'eau a été bénite. Le pasteur va te dire que c'est une eau bénite. Il faut aller, tu vas travailler. Pose-toi la question, qu'est-ce que le pasteur a mis ou il a introduit dans l'eau pour que tu puisses recevoir. Quand tu vas partir avec l'eau, le pouvoir va t'aider. Mais quelques temps après, le pouvoir encore va se retourner contre toi. Il y a des gens qui perdent des huiles d'onction. Ils vont dans les boutiques, dans des points pour aller acheter l'huile pour bénir. Et le pasteur, on dit non que le pasteur a béni. L'huile, quand je suis parti, ça a fonctionné. Mais c'est qui l'a mis dedans? Est-ce que tu sais? Tu ne sais pas. Tu ne sais même pas c'est quel pouvoir. Eux, qu'ils utilisent cela, eux, ils savent c'est quel pouvoir eux, ils prennent pour travailler. Donc, quand tu vas partir, ça va marcher dans les débuts. Mais après, ce médicament, le pouvoir qui suit, va commencer à t'encaisser certaines choses que tu ne sais pas. Ça va commencer à installer la maladie et d'autres choses encore en retour. Merci.
C'est de même vrai.
Right. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo Yawoh. He summed it up by saying that from the question you asked him, that the recent video that was played, the man said he has been sick for about 5 years, and then he gained his healing instantly as he came to meet with Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo Yawoh. So this has come to the fact that you are saying, you're claiming that he is picky or he's selective when it comes to administering the healing. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said that is not how it is. And that some will come to him, and when they come, what is troubling them, the evil power that is troubling their life, is just a single shot or a single power that is troubling them. With such people, when he lay hand on them, they could quickly gain their healing. But those of us who roam around going for spiritual enchantment to live life, from the pastors, from the malam, from the fetish, is that we may come, and when we get to him, he realize that there are so many evil powers that are troubling our lives, and so such people, it take a longer time for us to gain our healing. Continue by letting us know that some people will come, and that he realized that the evil power they have gone in for, the enchantment they have gone in for, which they place in their farms, their cocoa plantations, that is the reason they are sick. It is the evil power that is troubling their life. Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, we are not reasoning properly, and that this olive oil is being sold in the stores. But yet we go to the pastor and they give this same oil to us. And when we go and they ask us to go and sprinkle it or do something with it, when we do it too, we see things changing. And we do not ask ourselves that what is it that they have put in the oil, which is helping us to gain what we are looking for, even though the oil is being sold at the stores, we do not get it. He says sometimes they even give us water, and they claim to be the blessed water or a blessing water they give to us. And then when we go home with it, it manifests things to us. So, all of these, it comes in the fact that the powers that those so-called pastors are using, it is those powers that has been invoked into whatever that has been given to you. And so, even if the pastor should take some amount of money from you, say 1,000 Ghana cedis from you, you realize that the evil power that has been invoked into whatever has been given to you would also come to you seeking for his thanksgiving from you, and you will not get to give to them. Therefore, they begin to trouble our lives. So, Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo said, many a times those of us who come to him and gain our healing instantly, sometimes it happens that some evil power from the matrilineal, the patrilineal background are those who are troubling us. Quickly as he casts them out, we gain our healing. But for those who have roamed around and go for spiritual enchantment to live life with, and there are many, it takes a longer period before they gain their healing.
Hence, the memory, oh yeah, it's massive. It's a baby. It's my Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo or Bibi Kakre can name fee yet to now. Yes, you made no.
As some of your appropriate. 1 year, you would know. Oh, could you mention me? I say, now what over here? I'm by yourself and Bagasa. I can say, I walk a cancer, or the kind of yes, in Yango. Another matter of you. You just know Jennifer. So, being private or a member, Zammy on ye. Mona awarded some more cancer, not to swallow. It says I don't know. You see, 1,000 and bar, over them, but on the country, a while and you. It means Mokana Captain Gra. So, then I'm Ramadan, or my Ghana. In Pakum or Ghana house, soon to be the more. And so soon to be them, I am Mushamana. If I bear your. Or soon my one, soon now, Sophie, or the young Pacific. One over now, if you are showing over. I suppose I can't obey him, lose my word. Still, no, the Bisha. No one was Umbra, one do it in the no Umbra, my woman. As the woman says, she and how he is more being scared. About your one lady there, she and how I been out. If you're back, you have a very bad. Bibia, Susan way. Mr. Susan, oh, Susan, which are you have issues. A very day you are shop there you are. Madam Bayo, this year of Bayo. That mission. Said I'm going now, what I'm power, what two no to Susan, the two dear you to me.
Nti we here Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo na ogudu orkasa na me kai pepe bi pa me go chef Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo awoba na me kohwe papa no na ne dwupompo no wa abɔ ne mu na papa no ahyehyɛ wa awoba wo ne dwupompo no kuno ya se wo ti kan ya na ma kai papa no papa pare de we papa no no riti eyi pa ano ne dwupompo na efu oba abɔ ne mu ma Enti adafo ye lubesia Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo ana oba ba cancer na efi yetum yeze oye esumasem yeze bro ewo oye Agyenkwa TV enti mo we fi no on the amen sanu bosande aha na eba mama wan kasa wo kra no oba mehwe yen papa oba betuna ase odedebo worrying heart then ho ato ne enti so wa so wo busuyi bi na efi ebia demi yare pe ato ne ba na so de wunyanku bi ne ba na so de ebia awan kasempo na enye demi yare bi abomozia na efi phenomena ogu asem na efi yedem for Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo na efi was body wayesa papa ne se de ono nem kwemle ba no na okay che no mo de obede obodu wo mala na mboton o se 5 years na ontumi na antu but you hu the papa no ono na wo kojo organize no mo ato into wa so set no dem Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo kan o se wo yala ba no ono na wore enyim de editi mota ono de find the mala but enyim de yo no ene editi mu na wan kasa pia moto da ono bomozia na fifa no ma no na bra ekunfi otom anka bas bechi echi kwan ni na efi wa so etum na efi ababaje wa ya time be na ebishia na so epidi yo Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo wa ya time be anka bas na
yo demi breeze Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo dem bro fi drop abedo wo fie a onko baby a nti baby efiri baby a no mo hia de ebe fa car se fi inkran another koforudua na azena eba fa car obesi akwata krade another man kesim catch a driver and the besen we social esen we social where taxi station kadere ko rabi se fi Kumasi na another western side so na besen akwa Accra no so fa Accra car na catch a driver and onsan we social esen we social pe na so akadere ko rabi taxi drivers no wazo baba no baba pe efa taxi na catch and ko rabi odo baba kama number send the ogu screen na se dedo nti dem bro bi amamozin do be frɛ Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo na Nyame ya adom sa 15th no so ye ba ho hohoi nti wona wo voter region na so wanya hoboa na wonche Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo 15th of oye July ya Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo on the queen na woba oye hohoi nti won so one time na one brass no go pony aden de bro no sa Nyame Somafo na reboko no go po baby abosom na do
Motu no bwana na koko
Motu na sana po it's ada ku ya do isi abo ahaye oye Agyenkwa TV esmasem ya do bibia ase awa aka ya ho abodu the memory and obi bia control room na zina edo bia ase the wide yeah would the yakra
Onyankopɔn nam na ehu mɔbɔre do na ɔda dum kɛse bi a ma ɔman Ghana nti ɔman Ghana ehum tie na Malakai 45 na waba no ɔno na okite sunsum kɔnkrɔn ɔkasa du baabi a mframa na no ka ɔrutwa sunsum twa fi ɔman ni mu wɔama nyimpa de sɛ ne biara yɛ ahotɔ enti mi nua ɔda sɛ ne ehwehwɛ no na ayaresa na ayɛ ne nsa mate obayi wo hawo nyinara afiri wo do na wachire wo Nyankopɔn na jiri kwan oya agboso hin rabi ne ba no kwalo ofre no Ɔkrɔnkrɔnyi Nyame Somafo yawo le din wei na abayi fusuro le din wei na hum fisuro le din wei na ɔbɔnsam suro enti me frɛ na eduro bi anka dem no kwalo ewiye mrei mu mazaye ɔman Ghana nkwaje botano the one bank nkrɔfo ayo pra
This is where revolution